All right, so wanted to come to you all today and talk about a move that I'm doing. But first, how was your weekend? I hope it was well. My weekend was great. Um, my mom came up from Florida along with my cousin and a family friend, and like my cousin and my family and the family friend, he like they don't want to leave. Those dudes are like, "Yo, this is it. This is peaceful. It's like just different." My cousin's out here. He was doing yard work and cleaning up stuff. My mom was doing some annoying stuff, but AKA being my mom, she was a lot better in a lot better mood than she was the first time we came up here. So that was very comforting to see. And we all got to walk around the property and stuff like that. So that was really cool. That was really cool, kind of like showing off everything and then seeing and taking in how they felt. It made me feel good. And one thing I noticed is that at one point today, I was out walking, and I decided to do a little bit longer walk, but it was crazy because nobody was inside the house. Like nobody. There's four people in the house now, and like none of them were inside the house. Everybody was outside. My cousin and the family friend, they were just in the truck, just talking and looking out at the lake, which is just beautiful, in terms of like just seeing that. And then my mom was in a swing bench out front, and that was cool to see. So um, things are going well. My weekend was going well, and it's it's beautiful to see, and it's beautiful to provide a space like that for people to come and just enjoy peace. Anyways, let's get to the money. So I'm actually preparing to do a almost like a bear market prep move. So I might call this bear market prep 2, if you will. This will focus more on diversification. So we got our current state of accounts here. Grand totals like $3,800 in or $38,000 in debt or various debts here, and then grand total in terms of investments, liquid and illiquid. We have a total of $50,482. Now, of course, as I explained previously, the reason why this debt line here, total debt, is off is because it shows the full valuation of this Chase card. What I will be doing is taking a settlement and then taking that tax hit because I'll probably get definitely get a 1099-C. I just opened up my mail that my mom brought up for me, and American Express sent me like a 1099-C for like $1,500. It's like, but um, I'm taking those things and paying the taxes on them. It sucks. It is what it is. Hey, listen, if you don't like it, just pay your debts back. I will be taking that out though. Even with those, still will be able to get a house. So it's like, thankfully, it's not that bad. We've allocated all the funds that are coming in, making sure that we pay the mortgage here, and then of course investing in crypto on a weekly basis, and then paying towards some of our credit card debt and things like that, and getting that done. We got our regular graphs here. Our asset allocation, 43.1% into cryptos, stocks and bonds, 48.3%, 401k, 8.3% of my portfolio is that, and precious metals, 0.3%. Cash, well, $39.71. It's going to be even less than that pretty soon. And I'll show you that a little bit too. Alrighty. So as far as the stimmy move, so was the keep your eyes open video and the subsequent update. But it's currently at, after 12 days, 27.16 ROI. As you see, this amount is down to $3.49. What I did is actually take $64.41 and put that into Cardano. So I've actually pushed up a little bit in terms of what I invested into Cardano, which is $65 total. Like that's before fees, or that's after. Yeah, that's before fees and everything else like that. So after fees, the total amount invested was like $64.41. So, but that's also doing well in terms of the YOLO move that was started January 17th. We're up $4,300, aka a 61.28% ROI. So that's actually doing very well. Now let's go down to the next move. So this is a profit-taking move, if you will. So bear market prep, diversification, profit-taking slash diversification. So what we're going to be doing, or what I actually have already scheduled to do, this will execute the 5th, which is Monday. of April 5th here, um, it will go ahead and take a piece of our Tesla profits, Uber profits, and Lyft profits. Currently, Tesla, I have a profit of $2,525.21. Uber, I have a profit of $790.36. Lyft, I have a profit of $452.57. And I read those out for the people that are just listening. And so in the sell amount, in terms of how much I'm going to sell of Tesla, I'm going to sell $900 out of those profits. So I still have about $1,400 in profits. Now, these are estimated, and these numbers won't be exact because the market will shift. It might be a lower market. I could probably even schedule this for the second trading window of the day. I'm just going to let it run. It is what it is, and hopefully I'll make that back over time. I definitely think I will. In terms of Uber, I will be selling $550 worth of profit. And in terms of Lyft, I will be selling $350 worth of profit. This should be about 1,800 or 18, yeah, $1,800 in terms of free cash that I can put towards buying uh, other stocks. So in terms of like the share price at market close, that means I'll be selling 1.36 shares of Tesla and 9.55 shares of Uber and 5.41 shares of Lyft. Now let's go into what I'm actually going to go ahead and buy. Neo is currently down in the market. I am currently red. I will take that. I will go ahead and take that opportunity to buy more of Neo. So I will be buying $39. Oh, sorry. I will be buying $540 of Neo, which works out to be 13.62 shares. I currently have 31.8 shares. I will be buying $540 of Palantir, which will work out to be about $23 or 23.41 shares. And after that, I should have about 55.7 shares. Or sorry, I have currently 55.7 shares. Then I will be buying $360 of AT&T, and that will be $360 of AT&T, and that will be 11.81 shares. I currently have 13.19 shares. Now this is in my passive income portfolio, so I'm trying to do some of the things that I did in my Roth IRA, and I'm trying to do that in my passive income portfolio so that I can actually generate some type of dividends in that portfolio. Also, I will be going after Pure Storage or PSTG. I already have a little bit of that, but I'll be putting $360 into that. That will work out to be about 16.39 shares, and my current share amount is 1.2 shares. So in total, after everything, in terms of projected shares, you'll see that on the screen as well. But NEO, after everything, I should have about 45.4 shares. Palantir, I should have about 79.17 shares. And AT&T, I should have about 25 shares. And Pure Storage, I should have 17.6 shares. So all that works out to about $1,800. Again, these numbers aren't exact. I might actually get a little bit more in some cases, or might get a little bit less. But I've already put in the orders for all of this, so it should go through tomorrow morning. But these are some of the things that you, of course, have to do to diversify yourself, and then also do things to generate an alpha, generate a profit of some sort. To say, hey, listen, where can I find profit? Where is profit? Where can I actually make sure that during even a bear market that this portfolio is actually making me some type of money? With that being said, we will go on to a little bit of a bonus content, if you will, or bonus subject matter. Let's go ahead and look at raises. So I've put in for a raise to make a little bit more money at my day job. I do more programming and things like that, and I do some other, not management stuff, but project management stuff. And uh, I want to also take on some more responsibility from my current boss just to make sure that it lightens his load. Um, so with that, I have asked for a raise, but along with asking for a raise, I have shown in the past that I provide more, and then also in the future that I can provide more. So I'm looking to take home about 90K. Now, with taking home 90K, we're going to look at column D and E, or actually column D actually. So column D, I take home 90K. I will be investing more per month. Currently, I invest on average out of a whole year, because some months have 2 or 3 pay periods, so it's a little bit off. So you have to like average it out for the entire year, which skews my numbers a little bit, which is why I have a negative remainder of $3.03 here in terms of like what I currently make, which is 75K. So, looking to make 90K with my current expenses and everything else like that. My investments, minimal investments, you'll see a bit of a complex formula or just adding a whole bunch of things. So, this 135, I religiously, right now, I invest $135 in crypto. Then the 115, I will be adding to invest $115 per week into my Roth IRA. $115 over 52 weeks is just under $6,000. So at the end of the year, if there's any bonuses or anything like that, I can easily make that up and make that the full $6,000, which is what I'm able to do as a person under the age of, I think, 55 or so. Then I'm looking to, just in terms of like getting rid of the rest of my remainder here, if I was to take this out, I would have a remainder of $558.78. The reason why I'm saying I would do something like this is to, instead of like paying down a debt or anything like that, I am going to take the riskier approach. Part of me taking the riskier approach is putting into cryptocurrencies. By taking that money, put it into cryptocurrencies instead of saying, for instance, paying off a car note or something like that. I will be tackling the credit card debt first, get that out of the way, because I do use my cards on a regular basis, so I can accumulate points and things like that. Not really points, but accumulate like cash back, because I'll take that the cash back amount or the rewards amount really, and I'll go ahead and apply it as a credit to my account. So then me getting that reward pays a little bit of my debt off too, or gives me a little bit of more spending power. Um, and I know I talk about debt, but being honest with y'all. Um, so with that $558, I can take that and actually go ahead and purchase, or going ahead and make a greater payment to my my truck payment, and get that down and out in 1.68 years. Now, I'm like, well, if I take that extra money, put it in a highly liquid, highly volatile market, current cryptocurrencies, I could possibly make more. It is a gamble, and I'm willing to take that gamble. Um, because I'm going to be making the car payment anyway. So if anything, at the end of that 1.68 years, which works out to be like a year and 7 months or something like that. But at the end of that period, what I can actually do is take that money, cash out, count for taxes and things like that, cash that money out, and go ahead and pay off my vehicle. Now, I have to be disciplined. There's little bit of luck in there, but luck is just being able to take advantage of an opportunity in some cases. Um, and as I said, this could be just very dangerous and all. So I want to actually go ahead and do this. Go ahead and save that money and put it towards cryptocurrencies and invest in that. I could also put into stocks and bonds and things like that in my long-term goals. But I want to make sure that I don't do too much in terms of taxes. I can keep on doing this in terms of rinse and repeating, where I can actually put that money. And again, I'm going off of what I've done here with the stimmy move, which is a bit of a smaller move in a sense, where I've taken the stimulus check, put in $250, even after fees and everything. I've come back with a return of investment of 27.16%, which works out to be, calculate, $67.90. So that's really good in 12 days of just like, okay, put it in, hold it, and it returns some money. And then I can still take that money, take that actual money out and have it in my pocket, and pay taxes on that, have it in my pocket, or go ahead and invest it in another cryptocurrency and go from there. So that's what that's what I'm choosing to do here. If I take that extra $558 per month, and That's my monthly remainder, by the way. But if I take that $558 per month and put into cryptocurrencies, it can possibly grow to a greater amount. I can also lose money. But this is where diversification in your cryptocurrencies and the projects that you're working, that you're investing in, um, work for you in a sense in the long term. Also, there's other things you can do in the cryptocurrency so you can actually get some type of yield of some sort, some type of dividend, if you will. So going back to this, that's pretty much the plan. So I can take this 90K and, or sorry, take the extra money from this 90K and do more in terms of investing. Also doing more, if I go ahead with the 90K here, with my 401k plan, go ahead and put more money towards my 401k, do the full 6%, and then get the full matching per my job's 401k matching scheme. They match pretty much the total match amount would be about 3.5%. So I put in 6%, they match 3.5% of my gross. So I'll be putting in more, and they'll be putting in more because of the percentage of 90K is just higher than the percentage of 75K, right? Just simple math, right? So in terms of what my monthly investments would be, along with putting more money into my Roth IRA, as you can see here, oops, do, 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 there we go. So in terms of my Roth IRA here, I hope I didn't do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. That'll work. So in terms of my Roth IRA here, um, adding that Roth, this is how much I'll be investing per month. That's nice. I mean, on average, investing 1,300 plus per month. That's freaking beautiful. I wish we could all do that. I wish I could do more. Not even wish, but I will be doing more. So I'm working towards that. But that will leave me with a monthly remainder of $17.11. There'll be a video coming out pretty soon talking about the comfort of financial sacrifice. This is the comfort that I have, that I can actually look at, hey, listen, I'm investing $1,300 per month into myself, my future, my future well-being and everything else like that in terms of my planning for my retirement. Um, and I think it will work out well. There will be another video coming out pretty soon talking about land development and what I possibly plan to do with my land. I do have to sit down and actually do some research on it. And I've already talked to my realtor about possibly buying the adjacent piece of land, and that's about 29.8 acres. Current value of that is about 149 grand. I can probably talk to the local agricultural bank and see if they can give me a loan to actually go ahead and buy that land. And then I can actually do things to develop that land over time. Now, I have to be careful with this. If it's possible that I can go ahead and pay off this debt quicker and make investments and things like that, then I can go forward with it. The land is a little bit wet, but it's actually going to be really good. I believe it's going to be really good. Again, I have to do more research, but it's going to be really good for loblolly pine. With loblolly pine, it's made for, or it's adapted to marshy, wetland, swamp areas. So it's that type of land actually probably would work pretty well. All right, so with all that being said, I'm looking at a monthly investment here, or a yearly investment of about 19 grand, or sorry, 19% of my income, or almost 20% of my income will be going to investments. So that's really cool. And these numbers can change, things can change in terms of maybe I take that $558 and instead of putting it towards cryptocurrencies or anything else, I go ahead and buy the land next to me and pay the note on that over a period of time. Anyways, with all that being said, I just want to say thanks for listening. Um, you know, Research anything that I say, think about anything that I say. Tell me if I'm a total fucking idiot in the comment section below. Many people have, so I'm still here, so I'll be okay. With all that being said, if you're not taking what I say with a grain of salt, then you're low on sodium. Let's stay healthy here. All right, peace.